Thank you for clicking on the help video. On this example for the homework, we're asked to find the zeros of the graph function and then determine the least possible multiplicity of each zero and explain why that could be true. Well, let's start from left to right and identify what the zeros are. So the first one we see here is -3. So x equals -3. Well, what's going to be the least possible multiplicity? Well, because we're tangent at that location, the multiplicity has to be an even number. And the least possible even number will be the number 2. So we're going to say that the multiplicity would have to be a 2. The least possible multiplicity would have to be a 2. And the reason for that is because the graph is tangent at x equals -3. Now, what about the next zero? We have another zero right here, add 0. So one of our other x-intercepts is at x equal to 0. And what's the multiplicity there going to be? Well, since this is not tangent, it crosses the x-axis, not tangent. Again, we're crossing the x-axis, moving from a top to below. Then the multiplicity would have to be an odd number. And well, what's the smallest, the least possible odd number? Well, that would have to be 1. And the reason for that is because the graph intersects or is crossing the x-axis at x equals 0. And that finally brings us to the last one right here at 4. So we have a 0 at 4. And again, because this graph is tangent at that location, then the least possible multiplicity would have to be the number 2. So there you have the multiplicities and the explanation why we think it's going to be those possible values. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video was helpful.